Hi guys, as I have had a bit of a kind of strange week, to say the least, I thought I would just kind of do a mini update slash maybe writing vlog video, um, because I just want to kind of talk about some stuff that's been happening. Like, this has been a really strange week. Um, I can't even describe how much has gone on, like, in my head. It was my birthday yesterday, so I just had my birthday weekend. Um, I've had a few emotional things going on between, like, in my close relationships with friends and family and stuff. Um, I've just been to see my granddad in his new nursing home. Um, I haven't really done much writing because, especially this weekend, like the weekend just gone, I've been so kind of busy, I guess, and just my mind's just been on everything I've been doing. Um, but I did buy a pretty new diary slash journal thing, which is really pretty. Just literally has the word dreams on it. It's backwards. I don't know if you can see that in the video. Um, but it's really nice, and it's nice to write in. So I'm just gonna kind of update on my day or my week or just my thoughts on certain things that are going on. I dyed my hair again. It went from purple, blue, pink, red, which I recently just finished. Um, yeah, I just had my birthday weekend. Went out with some work friends rather. Um, and just kind of had a little get together and had some drinks and stuff. Went bowling. Um, wanted some of my uni lot to come, but it didn't really work out because of where they live and work and stuff like that. So that was fine. And I saw them on Wednesday anyway. Oh yeah, that was another thing. Um, we had the horrible little terror attack on Wednesday, which was also the day that I got my new tattoo, my second one, which is my typewriter, which you can't really see, but I'll try and put a picture in here somewhere. Because I've got my rose here, which I got a couple of months ago, about a month ago maybe, 1st of February I think it was, which I freaking love. It's kind of like in memory of my nan. Yellow rose is like her favourite flower. And I don't know if I've mentioned this on this channel yet, but I kind of had some funny stories about both of my tattoos now. Um, because my first one, I ended up actually getting it without realising it on this nan's birthday, booking it for that day because I can only book for Wednesday, Friday, or Saturday. And when I decided, it was like nearly February sort of time, January I think. It took a while to draw it, for her to draw it for me, and just to make sure everything goes through okay. So by that time that I actually booked it and paid the deposit and everything and sorted out when I was going up and booked it off work and things like that, it was the 1st of February, which is my nan's birthday, which was insane. But then I went back and got my typewriter tattoo, which is obvious reasons if you've seen any of my writing vlogs. I am a writer, I'm obsessed with writing. I hope to always have it in my life in some way. If I don't, then I'll just look back on the times that I did have it as a big thing in my life. Which is what I love about it. And um, yeah, I love both my tattoos. I'm not gonna. I am a little bit addicted, and I probably will get more later on in at some point. But for now, I kind of just stick to the ones I have, because they are also quite expensive. But yeah, my tattooist is really nice, so I'll probably keep going back up to her when I want to get more. But yeah, that happened on Wednesday as well. That was in Luton, and I was actually in the tattoo studio when I found out about the whole terrorism thing, and then I ended up looking it all up when I went to see my creative writing friends from uni just afterwards, and it was on the news, so we were watching it and talking about it, and it was just insane. But what I meant to say with the tattoo was that the first time when I got the outline for that done, that actually happened to be the day before. No, the day after. Sorry, I'd got my I got a reply from an editor at Penguin in Penguin Island, because they were kind of having a submissions unsolicited submissions thing for a little while, and I'd sent to her like a year ago. I think I've mentioned this somewhere in one of my videos before, maybe, just where they basically just said you can send unsolicited material. So I had to go and I sent it to her, and she said at the time that while I was still in uni, that it's not what she wants right now, but if I did these certain things with it, then she'd have another look. So I did that, sent it back a year later, and then got that. She did eventually send me another email along the way as well, saying, can I see the rest of it? And I'd been waiting for about 4 months from that, just over 4 months from that response. And that response came through the day before I got the first part, or the outline, of my typewriter tattoo, which wasn't planned at all, I had a little thought, like niggling thought in the back of my mind, what if this comes through just before, because like it could be any day now, this reply that I'm waiting on. What if it comes through just around the time of my typewriter tattoo, just like I had my weird timing story with my rose? And I did. So yeah, I honestly believe everything happens for a reason. I think I did a massive Facebook post about it at the time as well, because it just made my brain like go like, whoa, mind blown kind of moment. And I get them quite a lot, and it's really strange. Like, I believe in the universe or whatever, is everything's connected, and yeah, I always have. But those things just kind of made it even like hit me even more. The rose especially just made me think, oh, my nan's watching me going, right, you're gonna get this on my birthday. Since it's coming up. But yeah, I had my birthday yesterday. It was also Mother's Day, so we went out for like a nice meal and stuff. It was really sunny. I was absolutely shattered. I don't know, I think maybe alcohol makes me more tired. I don't know, because I'd had a few cocktails the night before, because I went out bowling and for dinner and stuff with some of my work friends, which was really, really nice. Thanks to all of them. Like, as they know, I didn't even pay for a single drink or food that night, which I was really, really grateful and lucky for, because two of my best friends and my closest friends from work pretty much just kept saying, what do you want, like, what drink do you want, and they kept going up to and getting it for me. And even I had a burger in the restaurant, and I went to give my money for that, and then they were just like, no, you're not paying, it's your birthday. So yeah, I was pretty lucky with that, and yeah, they know I love them to bits, so thank you guys. But yeah, the writing is kind of on a pause at the moment for all of the things that's happened this week. Yeah, there's just been like emotional ups and downs, and some news I found out. I'm going to see my granddad today, which was lovely, and I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna write in my diary, the journal, because I just have so much to talk about, and it's all been crazy. I have been doing it for the last few days because I only got it a couple of days ago, but it's a really nice little diary, and it's just, yeah, it's nice to just kind of vent and rave in paper form. And I haven't done one of these videos for a little while, so I thought it would be quite nice to just sit down and talk about it. Like, when I have been writing, I've been kind of working on the redrafting stage of my novel. Like, I wrote the first draft and I sent it. I did it all in handwritten form, which is why it's taking me so long to go back through it and just type it up, because it's, yeah, and edit it, and just kind of, but along the way I'm also trying to find places for like new scenes and stuff, because I don't want it to just be, oh, I'm just going to handwrite it and that's all. I'm going to actually try and, along the way, while I'm writing it, just kind of find places for new scenes which could fit and make the story a lot better, which I've kind of been working on a lot of my other little notebooks on, getting any ideas, like getting writing down and putting them into there and fitting out where they can go and what they can lead into. I could get more ideas from that once I write those scenes, but at the minute I'm just trying to type it up and keep doing that. And it actually works for me. Like I did that with my first novel in the series, because it's the second book in a series that I'm doing at the minute. And when I've redrafted and sent back, before I sent back to the editor at Penguin that I told you about just a few minutes ago, like, it took me ages to do that, like go back and rewrite all those scenes and put them in. Like, I spent like a year rewriting the whole novel, so I'm hoping that won't take that long this time, but it did really, really help. And I did have uni at the time as well, so I had uni assignments to write. And because our hours have been cut at work, I've got a bit more free time at the minute to write and work on stuff, so I'll probably do that the rest of this week, and then hopefully the hours will go back up fairly soon, because I do like my job and stuff. But yeah, I'm just kind of redrafting, writing. I'll be putting those scenes in fairly soon. See how they go, because they're quite some fun scenes, and I think they kind of fit the book as well. And they're going to make it a lot better than it is, because the first draft is never perfect. But I am quite excited. So yeah, there's been a lot going on, and probably a lot continuing to go on, but I'm just going to try and make the most of the time I have, and just vent when I need to in my journal, diary, and get as much writing done as I can this week. And I'll probably have more updates for you guys later on. Bye! Bye guys!